Hello Darklings, my name is Sanniz, I'm a Swedish goth, and today it's gonna be a haul again, but this time in a complete different theme because I was thinking White Goth, Ghost Goth. But first we take the intro and see you soon.
A Swedish elder goth, not just stuck in one box.
Hello Darklings, my name is Sanniz, I'm a Swedish goth, and yeah, another haul. It's been a lot now before vacation because, you know, a girl wants to look nice during the vacation and I needed to change the bits in my wardrobe. I still have to do decluttering it, but I need some new stuff too. And this time I actually was thinking in the opposite direction than I usually go for. I was thinking White Goth and Ghost Goth because I like that thing that Adam suggested me that try that one, and I did a video about that type of look that was inspired of it, and there's gonna be clothing that is inspired to go that way. You can still mix and match them with black things because I don't have everything in just white, so I'm gonna have black items added to it, but I wanted to have those type of things. And even if I go out to other places where people maybe don't like to see people in black all the time, so I thought, okay, how can I make myself me still, but still maybe be more accepted? So I was thinking, White Goth, perfect, because maybe some people don't see the similarity just because it's another color and think that's scary or a jump scare, like I say to my friend Star Raven, Gothic Eternity, when she do her live streams and that type of things. But it's a very hot day. I had to turn off the fan because else it's gonna disturb, but stop bubbling because it was not that bubble we wanted to listen. But it's some other stuff in one of the bags too, not just for that look. But I haven't opened them myself yet, so I'm gonna do it together with you. So we start with the theme one, and yeah, you're thinking that was big, but it's an explanation because that's not the clothing that is that big. Because I needed some other stuff because, as you know, I have wigs and I have those stands for wigs, but they are in plastic and they just want to tip all the time. And I wanted to have my wigs in a better display when I could put some headpieces on them too. In that way, have my headpieces in one place, have my wigs in one place, and at the same time display them on my shelves. So that's why it takes so much room, at least in this bag. And that was because I did bargain actually, because in Sweden when I have one of these type of heads for wigs, and it's very expensive compared, it's at least double or more in price. And it's actually those in frigolit, or what do you call it? We call it frigolit in Swedish. So I'm not gonna open it because that, and I'm not sure, should I show you labels? No, we skip labels today because as you know, things are disappearing as fast as they get sometimes on Temu, and it's the same with Shein. Even if Shein is a little easier to get links from, and they still may be working, but it's much things that is sold out and that type of thing. But I got 3 of those. The 2 are exactly the same, and one I got a little bit cheaper and even that. And I'm not exactly sure which one. As you see, I have already 2 in my. And you see the size is good. And it could be this one or the other one that is the different ones, because I know it's 3 different sorts, because I got one much cheaper. And yeah, you see, I got 3. So I got 3 better stands for my wigs. So we throw them on the bed. Else they just in the way. So now we come to the main part, that is for the White Goth part. Hopefully. But something's black in here. Strange, I don't remember. So I guess, and I should guess everything is in large if I haven't said anything. So yeah, I didn't remember about something in black. I thought I just ordered everything in white. But yeah, I got another slip dress. Similar that I had before, but I guess this one is a bit shorter than I had the last time I ordered something like that. Plus it have this lining all across. I don't remember if the other one was that much lining, but the strips are adjustable too. And yeah, you can use it on the mesh things even in white. I have that like a contrast go through, so you still feel maybe a little more confident go all the way out white. And yeah, and I even have black mesh tops of things that is transparent and that, so it's nice to have something under to cover you. At least I don't want to show too much, and I don't think people want to see too much of me either. At least what I think. Let's see. So I haven't missed anything in here? No. So it's just one more piece from Temu, so it was not that much from Temu itself. And this is also a size large. And this actually came in 2 pieces at least. So some paper in it. I throw everything on the floor today. And in this light it don't look white in my eyes, but in the camera it looks white. So I guess it can be depending on the lighting too. And it came with this slip-in dress too, and it's adjustable too. It's similar with that one, but instead it have panels sew, if you know what I mean. If you sew clothes, you know what I talk when you sew like in different panels, everything. So, and like I said, yeah, it's adjustable, so that's good. And it's a little like the shape in the front. So it's gonna be interesting. Until that, it came this mesh part over. I'm gonna see if I can find what is up and down on it. And there you got, and I thought it should be very cute. And this is why I meant that we're actually gonna need to have something under. So this is a mesh dress or mesh cover up or something. And I think it might be something in between. And it's a very beautiful mesh, and it have lots of ruffles, and yeah, and these have some type of lacing in the front. So we're gonna see if I remember how everything look like, and even have a collar with a mesh around it. So it might be gonna look a little more, and it's pretty decent length on it too. I don't remember how far down it's gonna go, but it's gonna cover a lot. But I thought this could be nice to wear during a hot summer day, and you still be goth that way. So that was everything from Temu. And then we got the Shein, and this package came in this condition. And I was afraid, I'm afraid that it might be disappear something because it's destroyed. And I saw that even the package inside with some of the mesh have gone up too. So I hope everything is okay, because I haven't opened it or something. You can see here, even this bag is ripped. But I think we start with some smaller stuff. And we can start with some of the jewelry. At least those were still there. And this actually earrings. And I thought, I don't have that much white stuff. And if we're going white goth, maybe I sometimes want to add some more white type of things, but still in my style. So I thought that those, even if it's not expensive type of things, you can't expect that for that type of price anyway. But it's the same type if you go out in some shops and buy some cheap jewelry to wear just temporary. So this is what you're gonna find, and it's in silver and with white beads like pearls. It should look like some type of that one. And yeah, I thought, and you see this one size on them too, so I thought that could be great to do a look with. So I'm gonna see if I can find, take out yeah, I think it's still there. Whew, nothing missing hopefully. So this is actually a necklace then. And you said, yeah, but you do a lot of necklaces. Yeah, but I don't have that much white beads, and I'm not gonna buy a lot of white beads just for one project. And I thought this was actually pretty too. And it's more like a choker type of things. And it has this little heart in the middle. And you have different type of beads. And some of those transparent beads too in between the ordinary white ones. So I thought it could be very cool. And of course it have this adjustable shade. So you can have it a little harder or little yeah. Maybe not much smaller than it is now, but you can have it much if you have, you know, different wide on your neck. So I thought this looks great. So I'm gonna see if I showed you the heart the right way. So this is how the heart looks like, and yeah, I thought that could be cute with that type of look. And even if you go a little more Victorian type of style, so I guess that could be okay. And because I don't have that much things in white all the time, I don't have shoes in white, so that you're never gonna see. And I'm not sure I'm gonna buy any white shoes because I still think I'm gonna add, if I have belts, I don't have directly that many. I have some few white ones, but I'm not sure they're gonna fit with those type of clothes. So I thought I bought a little more, but this is underwear. I'm not gonna show that for you, but it's actually that. But I thought if you wear white, so maybe you don't want to get it to shine through. I thought there was something else there, so we have to dig a little more in the bag to find some more of the smaller ones first. Now I think I got all the small ones here. We can go to this one, and this is also a large. I should suspect everything is ordered in large because I checked the measurements and I checked what people are writing too. And what was this then? I think it's some type of bolero. And now we're gonna find out what is upside down before I show it. And it's a very transparent mesh, but it's more simple style. So it could fit with anything, and you could tie it in the front, or maybe if it's very long strings, I don't know yet. And you have this little like that type of sleeves that I do like, and because I want to cover my arms. So I thought this was also a cute thing, and it's from the Shin Mod collection, and it's a stretchy one too, so it's stretchy 4 ways, like we said, so it's gonna fit no matter what. I hope it's not gonna be too big. It's still a large, it should fit, but you never know when it's a lot of stretch and that type of things, if they go a little big, because sometimes you are between the sizes too. But I guess, and it feels, when I feel this mesh, it feels cool, so that's perfect. I should say to people that is angry now that I order from Shein and Timo, I don't order that much. I order for using it, and I don't order just for showing on one video. I'm gonna use it, even if you don't always see the clothes on me. So I use in clothes when I don't always post about it, especially when I'm off work. That's the main thing. And we take out the things, it's easier then. Easy to find a small one. So, and then we got this, and I think, if I suspect right, this is the arm warmers I bought. And if you hear sounds in the background, it might be from the traffic outside. And this is from Romwe, and there you open it. It's not always easy to see where to open parties too. So I thought it could be cool to have arm warmers. And it's that type of style that you maybe see similar black and greyish, and that I have similar in greyish, maybe a little longer, that I got from the Gothyoutuber magazine. But it's this type of distressed ones, and yes, they have time holes, but those are not that long. So like I say, they only go up a little bit on the arms, so it's mainly for cover the underbit. It's nothing that you can cover all up, but I thought it could be a nice touch, so I do like them. So that one on the floor too. And here I guess it's the stockings I ordered. So we're gonna see how the quality here is. And this some type of you know, not fishnet, but this other type. It feels more like fishnet material, but it's still a pattern. Wait, a little hard to see with my tattoos, but you see the flower type of things on it. So I thought that could be cute too. And you don't have to wear white ones, but I thought it could be nice sometimes when you want to be a little more. But you can add other things above. You can have other type of ripped black ones to make it like a contrast too. And then we got to, oops, on the floor. Better take it up when it's white, especially. We don't want to have it dirty. And this is another pair of stockings. I thought it was cute. I was looking at one that was white on one side and black on one side, and I looked at those, but I didn't order both. So I actually asked Trevor which one he preferred, and he voted for those ones. So I took those ones instead. And the upper bit is white, but that doesn't matter because you're not gonna show this bit, are you? And then you got the stripy legs that way, and it's more thicker than I thought it should be actually. So it's not. So I think they're gonna hold up very good. But over time, if you get a rip or something in it, don't stress out. Do more rips, but do it in the right type of way. There are videos that show how you're gonna do it in the best way to not destroy your stockings too much, because you can destroy them even when you try to make them look in a certain way, especially if you're gonna do that trad goth type of things with a little more extreme ones, so death rocker and that type of stuff. And in the bottom they're more white because the stripes ends, but they look at least okay-ish, and they look stretchy too, so I think they're gonna work. Hope they are long enough. That's the hard thing when it came from Asia, because you never know if they are made for European people, at least not from the Nordic countries, because we are probably a bit taller than people in the UK and in US, for an example. And here is something else in mesh. I can see that through the bag anyway. Yeah, I did open it, didn't I? Or did I close it? Now this one is the one that is ripped, so I hope nothing is injured or damaged more correctly. And it's from the Romwick collection too. And it's actually a skirt. I do have the tops too that works, and I thought this was really cute. I would love to have one in black, what I can tell now, so it's looked really good. It's a little hard elastic, so it's not the widest, but I don't think it's gonna be any problem either. I took the measurements, so it should fit, and it's pretty long, and yeah, like you see, it have an inner skirt that is much shorter. But when I was picking the skirt, I was picking one that shouldn't be transparent. Some of them that I thought was cute, when I saw pictures when people were using it, they were very transparent already in the start, and I don't want to have that because I want to look decent when I go out. So I thought this one is fulfill what I want. I can do a more Victorian inspired look also with it, not just white goth, and use corset and have a little top hat or something, and that should look wonderful. So, what do we have more? We can go to this one. No favorites, just bags. And the size large too, and in mesh. And I can hear paper. Let's see if we get rid of the paper first. And this one is a dress with a hood. Here is the hood. And the dress is very transparent, so that's why you should need something under. And you can use black, you can use white, it doesn't matter, it's up to you. And it has lovely sleeves with some lacy there. And yeah, as you can see, it's very wide in the front too. So I was reading that some people said that it might show too much, but I don't know exactly what I mean with too much, because if you have something under, that is the item they're gonna cover more. So if you don't want to show too much, use something under that fits, and then it's not gonna be that bad. And it don't look that narrow either. And it's a stretch too, like you can see, it's a stretchy material. More stretchy in one direction, but it's still stretchy all the way around. And yeah, I think it looks okay-ish, at least for being mesh. I can't complain. And I can't complain on the mesh either. Some people say that Shein and Timmy have a cheaper one. Maybe they have. But this is the type that I probably should go out in the fabric shop and buy myself. So I can't see any difference, actually. So... and if you take care about the things, they're gonna last. It don't have to be bad, but don't just buy for buying. Buy for using, and buy for yourself something you like. And that's why I go after a certain type of stuff, because I know it's gonna fit my age. I'm gonna be 57 next month, or maybe when you see this, it might be August already, because it's in August. I don't remember which date this one goes up, but at least it's very close to my birthday. So I want to have something that suits with an older age, and I'm not that extreme minded in that type of way that some goth YouTubers are. And you say, stop talking. We want to see what we have more, because this is the last item. And it's still in large. And it's actually two different ones, because it's one pair is black and one pair is white. And do you know what? It's shorts. I have already shorts on me, but you can never have too many. And the price was so good, I can't even buy one pair shorts for the price that I got those two for. And of course I didn't have any white ones, so if I have something that shows my butt, that when I wear white, I can have white on there, and for that would be great. But we can take it out anyway. And now my fingers don't cooperate, so I don't want to take out. And before I'm gonna do the try on, I'm gonna have to clean the floor, because now I have paper and plastic all over. But we do this recycle thing here in Sweden, so I have one bag for all the plastic we're gonna put in the recycle, and I have one for paper and and that type of things. So don't worry. And I thought those shorts, they feel very nice. It's a nice blend, so I'm gonna see what it is actually, if you can see it. It says 90% polyester and 10% elastin, so I guess it's making it a little more stretchy and comfy, but they really feel very nice. I was surprised over how they feel. It's very soft, and it's not thin. If you can see here, you can't see my hands under it, so it's actually thicker than I was expecting. I can't really complain on that. And they have this little nice touch on the end. They have some lacing. And of course, they should look just the same in the black. But we can take a look anyway, because I'm curious. And yeah, it's still this same feeling. I'm very surprised. They feel very smooth. And you still have this lacing under. On the legs, they are not the longest legs, or what you should call it, but it works if you're gonna cover everything. Have a very short dress or something, and you don't want to show your panties or whatever you use under, because some people have more extreme. I am a little more old-fashioned, so mine are decent, but I still don't want to show that bit too much. So I'd rather have some shorts or biker shorts or something under. So yeah, I thought this was good. So now we're gonna clean a bit on the floor, and then we do the try on. So see you soon. So I thought I was first back with the first item, and it's just the black shorts, just so you can see the length of them. And yeah, I'll take off that. I'm not that comfortable to show my legs, because I have a lot of blue things going on after the traffic accident 2001. So, but I need to learn to show that bit, because that shows that I came back to life again after being dead. So that's my memory after that accident. And yeah, this is the shorts. Like you can see, it's lace in the bottom. They're very cute. Nothing special, but it's cover your butt. Don't you agree? So I'm back with a sleep-in dress. I didn't want to put on too much because I'm roasting. And I'm a little embarrassed about some bits of my arms, so don't look at them. But this is the dress. And it's very flowy, and it feels very nice too. And it's great that it's adjustable straps too. I do like it. So what do you think? So I'm back with a transparent bolero over this one, because like I said, you can combine them. You don't have to go all the way out white or all the way out black. You can still put it, and this really feels cool. It's very hot inside, because our flat is built to keep the heat, and it's already very warm in the early morning. So I'm already too hot for this, but there's nothing I can do about it. People say don't complain in summer, but I complain because I don't like it too hot. I just want to have it enough. Spring and autumn, best time of year, because it's not too cold, it's not too hot, you know. But this is how it looks like when you have it together with this dress. And like I said, add accessories or something and you can change it completely. And I could really recommend this one because it feels very cool. The material is very cool. So if you can find this one, buy it, because it's perfect for hot days for sure. And it still gives you a little bit protection, but you're still gonna need to have sun protection under because it's transparent, you see. You can still burn your skin if you go out. So remember that, ducklings. You don't want to burn yourself or stick in the shadows or stick inside till it's night. One advice. But yeah, I think it's cool. So let's move on. So I'm back with more items. I put on the jewelry too, and here you can see the earrings. And I think they're pretty cute, but it's not expensive, not proper metal in that type of way. It's very cheap, but it still works for me. It doesn't matter. It's only for this type of dressing. And here is the necklace. It could be a bit shorter, so you get tighter, but I can't tighten it directly more. So that means I have lost that much in weight. So for me, it started to be a little bigger. So they have been able to do it a little more tiny, because the chain in the back for extension is pretty long. So I don't understand why they did do the necklace that wide, because not everybody have a round type of thing. So that's for my collarbone and everything gives a little mismatch there. But I think it's pretty cute. And here is the set that is with two pieces, with an underdress and with the upper things. And the upper things have some lacing in the front, as you can see. It's also had the ruffles here. It's a little tight over this bit, but this is because I have a little bigger upper arms too, and I still have too much loose parts here too, that if I had the surgery, that probably should be fine, but I can't afford it, so I have to live with it. I have to deal with it. At least I can have it on, so it doesn't matter really. And yeah, it has some lacing. I just don't understand why the band is so long, because you can't use it longer than the lacing is already. You can tighten it a bit, but I don't want to tighten it too much because I think it's a nice detail actually. And it's a little like this witchy feeling on the flowing with this type of part. So as you can see, it's more like a cover up than a dress. And even this part have those different things going on, and it have this like a witchy type of style with, you know, this type of thing that I like. And of course you got the underdress. The underdress is a little bit tight maybe for the sizing. I was surprised because the black one I tried is much more comfier, but it doesn't matter. It's meant for be under something. I'm not gonna wear it as it is because that's not me, but I think it's cute. And of course I also have the white shorts under, so you can see that too, and they look just the same as that. And of course I put on the mesh stockings too, but we're not gonna show that much. But this is how it looks like, and it's very flowy, and I do like this. So think of putting something, and you can break it off with some black too. You don't have to do all white, but I actually thought this was a nice touch. I'm still goth. It still feels me, even if it's very white. That maybe it's not me from start, but I don't know. It may be something that comes with age, that sometimes you feel for doing something a little bit more different. I know we had club nights back in the days when they had this team once in a while that they wanted people to dress all white for a change, but in a gothic way. And most people did do that, but of course you were allowed to get in as long as you were dressed as a goth, because that was the minimum. But yeah, I should happily go that this type of way, and I think I feel very pretty too. I still feel goth, so think, even if you don't like it in white, buy it in black. It's perfect in black, especially for warm days like this. You can still don't be too hot dressed and get away with the clothing this way. So yeah, but do you like this one? So I'm back with the dress with the hood that is completely transparent, so I still kept the other slip-in dress under that was full of the other dress. And like you can see, here's the cute hood, and it actually pretty decent size. And you can see you can have like different styles on it, and if you take it up this way, so you got little more ladylike. The other one, I don't know, but I think this one looks better this way. And see, I have similar top that I have made myself with this type of sleeves, so I do love it. And it's very stretchy too, and as you can see, it's very wide in the front, so I guess that's why you need to have something. And I don't really know what people say about having that, because it's very transparent, so you're still gonna need to have something under anyway. Maybe if you go on the beach or something, you can have it like a cover up, but I'm not sure you want to have a complete white thing in this style on the beach either. But yeah, I think it's great, and this is how it looks like this way. I'm gonna try it with a belt, so you can see. I don't have any white belt that should fit directly with this one, but we're gonna try it with a belt too. But first I'm gonna do some small clips just to show on the shorts too for other people how it looks like with and without a belt, and then I'm coming back with a belt and talk more. So for the one back, and you can have a black sleeping dress, black shoes or whatever, even add some black jewelry or something. And like, so you see, I still have my black nails and that, and darker makeup anyway. So you see, you don't have to go all white, even if I'm very white. So I actually added an elastic belt to give it a little more shape. And yeah, this is how it looks like with the belt. You can have other type of belt too, you don't have to have just this one, but I think this is a cute way too. And then, like I said, you don't have to have the hoop though, you can take it off, and it's still a very cute dress, even if it's more like a cover-up dress. But now we don't have that much left to show because I had put, but I'm gonna change the stockings too, so see you soon. So I thought I put on those arm warmers, and as you can see, they are not that long, but they have tumbles and they are distressed, and I thought I should be a little more daredevil. So it's warm, and I know many people that are much more slimmer, much more younger, that actually go out this type of way and don't bother with it, so why should I? So if you're sensitive for maybe not that slim person, don't look else I want to show. And you can still see this type of bolero. I was on my way to put on the top that is white or something black, just to have it like a contrast, but I thought it's very hot and people don't maybe take off that much during a hot summertime, not even the golfs. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna try to show a little more skin than normal, so beware, I'm not a model, but I wanted to show how good this skirt looks too when you go with this type of dress, because it's an amazing skirt. I love it. And yeah, here it is. And as you can see, it's very flowy, it's in different layers, and it have this inner skirt that goes down to this bit just between my knees and my hip, so it's gonna cover a long bit, but it's still very romantic, and it's very gothy too. So just think of this one is black too. If you don't like it white, buy it black. It's gonna be perfect. And that's, like I said, this is cute. And of course shoes to put on the white shorts before, but I took them off now. I added on those with stripes. Sadly they go more greyish in the black area, and they feel a bit short, so I don't think they are made for a person that is 5'8" or 173 centimeters tall, because they feel like they're not expanding much on length. It's nothing wrong with the fitting else, it's just the length that don't feel 100% there. I should want to have them a little more uncomfortable, because I'm always afraid that stockings gonna glide down when they don't go up, and they feel like you have to drag them in place. If you know what, I pull them in place, like you know if you're a woman and use stockings. So maybe a trans person also use it, I don't know. So yeah, but I do like this skirt, and yeah, it feels good. So sorry for showing a little too much skin. It's not my fault that I look this way. I have done a surgery for soon 2 years ago, and yeah, my body's not perfect. I'm older too, so excuse me. Else, I'm not sure it's gonna be that much more hauls for a period if I don't buy anything during my vacation, but hopefully you're gonna see a lot of other type of videos coming up now when I'm gonna be on vacation. So if you're new to my channel, like this type of contents and other type of contents like about golf, about do-it-yourself project, about anything medieval, Viking, you name it, animals. I love a lot of different things. So please consider to subscribe, press the notification bell at the same time. For you that's still watching and haven't subscribed, why don't you? It should help my channel. I should want to reach up to 4,000 subscribers, so please help me on that bit, because then I'm gonna do a big giveaway again. And for my old returners and darklings, I love you with my heart, my gothic heart. And give me likes and comment, but you don't have to be rude. And if you don't like my content, just swipe away to the next channel. Maybe you find something better for you there. And else, stay safe, stay weird, and be nice to each other. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.